Jackson Lisa Kreiderman. Hi, Lisa.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Happy to be here.
Yeah, and I'm happy you're here because it's time for another show.
It is. We are so excited about this one. This is the one that's going to make you laugh the entire time you're in the audience.
Oh,
it
we
is
need that.
so funny, so funny. And it's for people who, well, let's tell them what it's called first, right? It's called Something Rotten. It's a hilarious musical written in Shakespearean times around the Renaissance. And it's a competition. These two brothers want to outdo Shakespeare. And so they're competing for attention and competing for fame, and hilarity ensues. It's great.
So it's actually set back in the Shakespeare
It
time?
is, yep. But the music is modern and a lot of the language is modern, so you won't have trouble following along or anything.
Now, before the show, I was saying it looks like, just from the graphics and the picture, it looks like a Monty Python kind of thing.
It does, and I'm not sure if it's the exact same creators or not, but it's very similar style to Monty Python. Yeah.
How many people in the cast?
Around 25.
Oh my.
Yep, so we've got a nice sized cast, a good crew, super talented people. We are so impressed with our cast for this show. So.
And it's ready to go?
It's ready to go. We just moved into the Michigan Theater yesterday, or Sunday I guess it was, and we got all set up, and we're going to have our first rehearsal with cast on tomorrow.
Cool. And you'll have an orchestra?
We have a live orchestra, yep.
So this is a full-blown
This
center
is the
stage.
real deal, yeah.
Nice. Well, I think it's been sorely missed. We haven't had a lot, during this pandemic.
Right. We've been limiting ourselves to some smaller shows because of COVID and the interactions there, trying to keep our cast safe and our crews of volunteers safe. But we think it's time that we can kind of offer another opportunity to our audiences, and this is just such a great one.
Well, I'll be there. I'm looking forward to it. We could all use a good laugh.
Yes, for sure.
So this is pretty much the start of the 22-23 season?
I'm so glad you asked that because we have redesigned our season. We've realigned things. We are going with a calendar year now instead of the school year. So our new season, this is our last show for this season. Our new season starts in February with Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind. It's a play at Sandhill. I know it's a crazy title.
Yeah.
Sandhill Crane Vineyards. It is super funny, and the audience there will love that. Then we move into a youth theater in March musical, and they are deciding on that right now. The committee is kind of voting on that title, so that'll be announced soon. And then our normal cabaret in April. In May, we're going to try to do something new. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we're going to try to do this show Next to Normal has a mental health theme to it, and we'd like to work maybe with Henry Ford or with Lifeways or get some other agencies involved and kind of do something for the community there.
Awesome.
Yep, summertime is Wizard of Oz, and then in August we'll do Plaza Suite, which is running on Broadway right now with Matthew Broderick and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, cool.
So that's been well received there. And then we'll finish the season with November, a musical called Disaster, and that's another really funny one. So we're trying to like keep things light as we can. And fun
like
for our audiences.
Disaster with the exclamation mark at the end reminds of Airplane.
Yeah, yes, and very similar comedy, yeah. Yep, it's actually written by a Broadway star named Seth Rudetsky, and he's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
So
you are probably will be looking for tech people, cast, and more.
Our initial need right away is directors. We would love to have some more directors apply to us, and so if you're interested, send us your letter of interest to admin@centerstagejackson.org.
And do you need experience?
We can train you. Directors, we prefer to have a little bit of experience, but we can work with new people too. We can kind of put you in with a co-director or something if you're worried about being good enough. So yes, we need lots of volunteers. We need sponsors. We need board members. It's about that time to start electing new board members. So we'd love people to volunteer to step in and help run our organization.
Yeah, and of course, funding is always critical for community theater. And you had that great Porkapalooza this summer.
Right.
It looked like it was very successful.
It was, yes. That's one of our favorite events. Yeah, one of our fundraising events. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was delicious too. Everyone, I was one of the judges, as you know.
Yes.
And luckily it was blind judging, so because,
Yeah.
but everyone did a great job. It was hard to judge.
Yeah, it is. It's a tough position to be in, but yeah, it's great food and it's a fun day, and Yeah, we like it.
All right, if somebody's interested in any of those things, like being a director, being on the board, being a sponsor, or more, being in a cast, they should call.
Check out our website, and that's where you get tickets for all these things as well. Is check out our website, centerstagejackson.org.
And you can get tickets for Something Rotten.
At the Michigan Theater.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it's got, not this weekend, but next, and you're doing it for 2 weekends.
That's right.
Perfect. All right. Center Stage Jackson, would love to have you in the audience for this show or any of the other shows, and I'm glad you're doing a big musical for next summer.
Yes, we're excited too.
Yeah. Who's in this cast? Any
There are
repeat
a few.
performers?
There's a lot of new faces in this cast. There's a few regulars that have come back with us, but a lot of new faces. Some people that came from Lansing that came down. So that, yeah, we're pretty excited to have new people.
Cool.
But we love our regulars too.
Yeah, we'll have a great show. I'll look forward to it.
Good.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming in.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Lisa Kreiderman from Center Stage Jackson, wrapping up the 2022 season with Something Rotten at the Michigan Theater. That's it. All out of time. Thanks to Lisa and all our guests joining us here today. We are hopeful that you'll be back with us tomorrow on the morning show. We have Mark Bernstein, president of the Sam Bernstein Law Firm, also a regent on the University of Michigan board, Kelly Greigel and Eric